Cause we back with another video, man. And I got another reaction video, man. Hey, man. We got another reaction, man. We gotta be doing today. And today we about to be reacting to Llama Arts, man. We got the Bridge horror story animated by Llama Arts. We about to be checking out this horror story. If you guys enjoy this reaction, please like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Welcome back to all my returning subscribers. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for coming back to the channel. Let's get it. The Bridge horror story animated. Let's see if it's scary. Because I usually react to Mr. Nightmare.
At my school, I played for the volleyball team.
Different.
And every year we would
this
go
is
to a
interesting.
camp
Hold on, let me go
and do
back.
volunteer work for this guy.
This is interesting. Because I usually react to Mr. Nightmare. So this is the first time I'm reacting to another story or another creator's horror story. So
this story takes place when I was about 16 years old.
Hopefully, I
At
don't
my
know if it's
school,
true or not.
I played for the volleyball team, and every year we would go to
You played for they had men's volleyball. They had men's volleyball.
camp and do volunteer
Anyways.
work for this guy. The camp was in the middle of nowhere.
Please do volunteer
When
work.
we got to the camp, we immediately started to work until 8 p.m. This was around October, so it was already dark at 8.
Oh, at least.
My two friends and I were sitting around the fire, trying to figure out something we could do so we weren't so bored. We heard that there was a small river down the hill from the camp, and
Oh,
we
it's
thought
like
we should check
Shaggy.
it out.
Or not Shaggy. Yeah, Shaggy.
The problem is that it was some guy's property, and the owner of the camp told us to not disturb him since the guy was a little strange. We weren't really supposed to leave the camp.
Wait a minute, let me go back. Let me go
16
back.
years old. We loved
Guys, he's going way too fast.
It's already dark at 8.
This is the difference I can tell from him from Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast tells the story like slow. He gets you in the mood. He slows it down and gets you listening. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's go back
My two
because
friends
I
and I
missed.
were sitting around the fire, trying to figure out something we could do so we weren't so bored. We heard that there was a small river down the hill from the camp, and we thought we could check it out. The problem is that it was some guy's property, and the owner of the camp told us to not disturb him since the guy was a little strange. We weren't really supposed to leave the camp, but being 16 years old,
You
we
didn't.
loved breaking the rules. We walked about 10 minutes from the camp and finally reached the river. It was bigger than we expected, and there was a large wooden bridge that crossed it. The bridge was about 20 feet long and was big enough to let a truck go over it. My two friends and I decided to go under the bridge and check it out. As we were walking by the shoreline, we saw two headlights off in the distance moving towards the bridge, so we bolted underneath it and hid. We then heard the truck roll over our heads and to the other side. My friends and I chilled there for a while, just talking and throwing rocks in the water. It was about 8:30 at this time, and now it was pretty much pitch black.
Like what I said, like what separates him from Mr. Beast. One thing I do like about his storytelling is that he has actual like visualized footage. You know what I'm saying? Like a visual animated, walk along and see through like throughout the story. Like like we can actually see
That's when we started to
and
hear a slow
visualize
rumble in the distance.
what he's talking about.
The same truck had come back, and this time it was moving much slower. We stayed put under the bridge, stifling our laughter. Eventually, the truck moved over the bridge, but rather than going over to the other side, the truck stopped right on top of us. The only thing you could hear was the rushing water and the hum of the engine. Then, the door of the truck swung open, and out came a loud thump on top of the bridge. Then we heard a loud scream saying,
I know you're out there! I'm gonna find you!
I looked at my friends and they were both shaking in fear. This must have been the crazy property owner, and he seemed pissed that we were on his land.
Heck yeah.
He started screaming and saying he was gonna hurt us if he finds us. We could see that he had a flashlight and he was swinging it around looking for us. We heard loud thumps as he walked around a little bit, calling out for us, and thank God he never went under the bridge. Eventually, it went silent, and it sounded as if he went back into his truck. I was too terrified to move. We sat there for about 10 minutes, and then my one friend, who we'll call Trevor, whispered in my ear, saying that we have to go. I gave him a quick nod, and in slow motion, we moved out from under the bridge. We started to army crawl on the shoreline of the river, and I remember looking behind me to see the top of the bridge. I saw a white Ford F-150. In the driver's seat was the man, staring right at me with a sinister smile, and he even gave me a little wave. At that moment, I screamed and ran. My friends saw me run and took off after me. I could hear screaming from behind us. I took a quick glance behind me and saw that he was chasing after us.
Didn't he leave?
I couldn't quite make out the object in his hand.
Oh,
but
no.
It seemed to be a weapon of some sort. We ran into the forest and ducked behind a bush.
I'm gonna
It was
get you.
pitch black in the forest and we couldn't hear a thing. We sat there for a while, just shaking. The man never walked by us and we never heard him. After we gathered our courage, we got up and walked back to camp, got into our tents, and tried to fall asleep. The next morning, we talked to the camp owner about the man that owned the property of the river. The camp owner said that he didn't know much about the man, but he knows that he has some mental problems and he'd been accused of assault.
Dang.
I am so happy that we were able to escape from underneath the bridge. I can't imagine what would have happened if he caught us.
Guys, is this scary or funny? Let me know in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed this reaction by Llama Arts, man. This is from Llama Arts. I like the creativity, man. This video, it was really creative. I like how he, put the animated scene in it. It's pretty cool. Let me know if you guys want to see me do more of these reactions. If you guys enjoyed this video, I thought it was pretty cool. It's definitely different from Mr. Nightmare. I always react to Mr. Nightmare's horror stories in the past, but yeah, I will continue to do more of these. Even though it's not spooky season anymore, I will still do these horror reactions, man. Let's get 200 subscribers right here, right now. If you guys are new, thank you guys for being here once again, man. Let's get it. And I'll see y'all next video, man. Thanks for all the support.